I now play a bit of basketball, except I play on a boys' junior team where the average age is 12. And one of the boys recently asked me how old I was and then said, I think my grandmother's that old. No, it got worse. I've known you both for quite a long time. You both have kind of quite a special place in my memories. So for Steve's actually carried me up more flights of stairs in and out of my chair than pretty much anyone I've ever known. And we got together earlier, we're comparing actually how many times that happened, quite a lot of times. Number 10, you've done it, various different events. My biggest claim to fame was bidding for the 2012 Games, which was quite cool. We're in Singapore, and you and David Beckham carried me up a flight of stairs.
How big was that flight of stairs?
It's quite big.
It was.
Yeah.
It was outside the conference building, a big shopping centre in the area as well, and it's one of my proudest moments as well, that of being alongside of David as well. But quite a special guy, and he was amazing for us with the bid as well.
Yeah, I went straight to the toilets around my best friend. It's like, you never guess who's carrying me up a flight of stairs. Anyway, and John, this is slightly different, but you are the only person that I've ever finished a piece of knitting for.
So that doesn't sound like a big deal, but Tanni, how long has somebody been waiting for a piece of knitting from you?
My niece, I started knitting a jumper when my sister-in-law was pregnant. She was 27 last week.
That's why it's an achievement, right?
But the trouble is, we can't remember. I knitted you a scarf, but we can't remember why. I've got no idea why I knitted you a scarf. It was probably a bet or something.
It was likely a bet.
I don't know.
Yes.
Anyway, should we talk about some sport and stuff? That'd be a good idea. I loved it when we were introduced as giants. Yeah, because it's like very big, pretty big, not very big. So I was pretty useless at every sport I tried, apart from wheelchair racing. And it took a few years for me to or for anyone to recognise that I was good. But with your sport, was it just natural that you went into rowing? And I'm going to start with you, John, because when we read your little citation there, it talks about being a psychologist and a PhD and a professor. MBA is a pretty big deal. So I started playing basketball before I need some coaching tips from you. I now play a bit of basketball, except I play on a boys' junior team where the average age is 12. And one of the boys recently asked me how old I was and then said, I think my grandmother's that old. No, it got worse. At the end of the first quarter, the captain got taken to one side and told he had to pass me the ball at some point. And then at the end of the first half, the referee started coaching me. That's really bad.
I don't know if that's lovely or quite sad.
No, it's awful, isn't it? Anyway, we've had a debate over the years about what's bravery. So I get a lot of like, oh, you're really brave. What? Because I'm Welsh. So people, that could be true, but people make assumptions about me because I'm in a chair. You made some big decisions at quite a young age. So, you said, you want to play in the NBA. That's not possible to do really from this country, is it? Tell us about how you made that step.
Yeah, nobody had done it. And even now, there aren't very many British people who make it. I think at a very early stage, on that first day, I said I was going to play in the NBA, and then I oriented myself towards that and had really good teammates who made my very iterative progress feel like it was meaningful.
It's taking risks, isn't it? Because, from the very beginning of my career to the very end, I lost more races than I won. But that's not put up next to my picture with the dodgy haircut. It's all about the victories and the wins. It's not about the hard times. And if you ask me what I mostly wanted, my husband was a wheelchair racer as well. I should say we've got quite a dark sense of humour, myself and my husband. Two things. So he broke his back when he was 21, and if he hadn't have done that, he wouldn't have met me. So obviously, that's good. That is quite dark, isn't it? But he was good. He was top 10 in the world. But mostly what I wanted to do was beat him. So every day I went out training was about thinking about, can I beat him? And I never did. I came close twice, but I never. So I'd swap at least a couple of my medals to have absolutely fair and square beaten him in a race. Definitely. We'd probably be divorced now, but But there is that bit. Do you think that your experience of kind of sport has you know, because you have to take risks, you have to leave it all on. And the public, bless them, the public have very interesting opinions. So I completely screwed up my 800 metres in Athens, which is my strongest event, for a week. Between that and coming second to Matt Pinson's on, oh gosh, what was it?
You told me the other day, the weakest link.
Weakest link, yeah, people would stop me in the street and go, you were rubbish on the weakest link. Yeah, I know, thanks. Matt Pinson's really good, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Sorry, I'm just going off. I was trying to raise money for a baby scanner. Matt Pinson didn't share the money with me. 23 grand.
Where did he put his money towards?
I can't remember.
When you go to Eton and Oxford, it may be a very different way, the way that we've been brought up.
Yeah, anyway, I just... But I had people for weeks after me saying, oh, you didn't win on the weakest link. Have you thought about those poor babies that might die now?
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, harsh. Have you ever had that?
No.
Not quite that bad, but
you must have
close.
had it from when, if you ever see me in a boat again, shoot me.
There's hardly a day that goes past that I don't hear that. Not quite so often in the last 5 years, but that was, nearly 40 years ago when I said that.
Thank you very much, everybody. It's been a pleasure to be here tonight. It's been so much fun to spend time with both of you. Thank you for spending your time with us this evening. It's very much appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you.